Many of you were dealing with a textbook narcissist who could never see anything wrong with what they do. In this person's mind, they were completely perfect. They were incapable of evolving and also incapable of seeing things from the other person's perspective. This individual constantly played mind games with you. They were abusive towards you, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually abusive. This was an individual that also had very high expectations that they couldn't even reach, but they expected you to somehow reach these expectations. And inevitably, this relationship led to some sort of betrayal, to backstabbing, to you not trusting this person. There was a lot of deceitful traitor energy coming off of this narcissistic individual. Some of you may even have to go to counseling or have even considered counseling because of what it is that you went through in the connection or relationship with this person. For some of you, they may have tried to even keep you bound or stuck, whether it's through a child or through other means. This was an individual that was known to do things behind the scenes to get their needs met. This was an individual that had a multitude of areas they would visit, or they just knew how to keep all their options separated. And you unfortunately ended up falling for this person because they inadvertently led you into their trap. The reason why this person was so cruel, so vindictive, and just seemed so cold and calculated is because they came from a bloodline that stems from Dracos and reptilians that are mostly geared towards being tyrants. This is like a predator type of lineage. There's something that happened with this person's ancestors and guides where they did things to people that were just unspeakable things. It's like this person comes from like a cursed bloodline. This bloodline also like preyed on enslaving people. And I also feel like the bloodline is very corrupt, very unethical. These are people that were connected to cults in some form or fashion. And they always see themselves as a person that's above all. This person felt like they came from a royal bloodline. But what triggered them to be attracted to you is you actually come from a bloodline that is royal. This person wanted to take your crown. They even went as far, if you can see the imagery of this picture, this is literally how this person wanted you. Possibly even to the point of where they wanted you to not be alive anymore. This person's whole antics, their whole plot or plan was to control you in some form or fashion. Some of you to push you towards where you felt isolated, to where you wanted to give up on life. This person presented themselves as a good thing initially. But as time went on, you started to see their true character. You started to see how cruel and how this person is unable to empathize with anyone other than themselves. You chose a new direction away from this individual because you realized this was not a place where you were going to get reciprocity. All this person was interested in is having a friends with benefits type of situation. They wanted to siphon your energy, especially through intercourse. This is a non-committal individual who sucks the life out of everyone that they encounter. And unfortunately, you fell into this trap. You were lured into this person. But in a way, it taught you something. It taught you a form of understanding. This person, like I said, they're very demonic. They come from a demonic bloodline. They do dark things behind the scenes to kind of get a grip on people. Or this is the type of man or woman that will do spell work on you, that will do black magic on you to keep you stuck, to basically prey on your money or your finances and your resources. This person wanted something specifically from you. It could have been your crown. It could have been how you were ordained. They may have just wanted to get rid of you altogether because look, this man's literally standing on top of this other individual and pouring maybe even blood on them. This was an individual that taught you how to listen because you were not listening to the signs that you were receiving from this person. All they wanted you for were superficial reasons: image, money, benefits. This is a person that's incapable of genuine love. All they know about is what is it that's going to make their life easier? What is it that they can take from people? This is a person who you have to go no contact with them. Any type of connection with this individual, they will siphon your life force from it. Thoughts that you have towards this individual will also feed whatever this bloodline is. It's very demonic. It preys on individuals. It wants to enslave possibly even humanity. Reptilians and Dracos are entities that want to enslave humanity. And you may have fallen for somebody, for a narcissist, who has, this person's bloodline has a history of harming people in the worst possible ways. They may have even been in a position where their family had power of some sort. And you dealing with this individual really taught you the difference between dark and light. It was apples to oranges when it came to this individual. What they wanted from you, they wanted to assassinate your character. They wanted to shun you from all your support system. They wanted to isolate you from your family and friends. And what this individual ultimately taught you was how to focus on yourself and not to worry about other people. You had to encounter somebody of this caliber to truly understand just what human beings are capable of, or the fact that not everyone that you encounter is good. Some people are demons. Some people come from bloodlines and lineages where they're prone to do abusive, negligent things to human beings. And this is a conversation that you've had with yourself. Some of you, this person constantly calls your phone. They want to get back in contact with you because they want access to that light again. You're no longer in the picture. So they have to go find some other victim now. And if this person can get a foot in the door, they will. If they can pretend to change and be everything that they are not, they will. If they can pretend to know God, to be of somebody who is believing of God, they will. This is demons, literally.